I go by the name Badmon Dyce, and that's what they call me in the streets. My government name is Keith Malifo. My sound is basically a fusion of reggae into it, but with a different feel to it. I'm trying to bring something new that hasn't been heard or doesn't hasn't been heard really that much, and with the vibe to it, that even the youth can relate to. So it's like an Afro reggae touch to it. Afro reggae hip hop, Afro beats, Afro reggae. Yeah.
Who or what has an influence on your music?
Number one, I can say definitely Bob Marley and Lucky Dube. So why is because I grew up listening to a lot of reggae as a kid. So I was heavily influenced in the reggae platform. So I just felt like there's a different way I could express it to the people my age that don't listen to reggae. So I add on, like a mixture of hip hop to it, but definitely Bob Marley and Lucky Dube.
What do you do in your spare time besides music?
Okay, besides music, I'm actually an entrepreneur. So I got a couple of businesses and, side hustles, if you can call it, middleman, third party vibes. But then, yeah, just business and taking care of my son, and I'm a family guy on top of that. So, yeah.
What's your take on mental health?
Um, it's a very serious issue that needs to be tackled, and I feel like it hasn't been tackled enough because people are still out there holding on to whatever they feel inside. And yeah, we just all need to come out and, find someone we can actually speak to and help at least, get away from that particular position. And with the generation we're growing, into with internet and everything like that, it also has a huge impact on, the depression and how the youth feel at this moment. So I just feel like, man, we just need like a platform where everybody in the whole world or each country or something like that, where like we can fully express ourselves like the way Instagram is or Facebook, a more social way for or a more casual way for people to express, that type of, like illness, which is depression. Why I say that is because we have all these institutes and everything like that, and there's some people that can't afford that or they don't even know where to start from. And there's a huge, number of men actually that are depressed, and we were checking out the stats last week, and they say, majority of the men that commit suicide, majority of the people that commit suicide are men. So it just tells you something there, that there's a lot of men bottling up a lot of things, and we're being told to be men, not to, at least show that, we're going through something. It's good. It's fine to, go through something. Yeah, that's all I can say. It's fine to go through something.
What's the most embarrassing moment that has happened to you whilst performing?
When my song wasn't actually playing, that was very embarrassing. I think that's the most embarrassing while performing. I went on set, had my songs in the USB, and then only 2 songs played. As I was ready for the next song to play, it didn't play because the file was corrupt. Yeah, that's the most embarrassing moment, and I had to end my set, like right there and then. Yeah.
Top 3 places you'd love to travel to and perform at?
Okay, Santorini, I just love to travel there. Bali, I just love to travel there. Perform at is in the UK. Those guys have a vibe. Like compared to America, they have their own type of life, their own type of understanding to things. But the UK, 100.
What's the one piece of advice that has carried you till this day?
I remember my grandmother actually taught me to be independent. So she just always used to say, be independent. Every time, like, when I go to school, it's like, you have to go to school so you can be independent. So I never understood what she meant by independence until I grew up. So it's basically like being able not to rely on, people around you, your family and friends, be able to sustain yourself and be able to look after yourself, and whatever needs you have, you're able to supply that for yourself. And yeah, being independent.